No more sideways movement on silver. It's an exciting week, everybody. Silver went up 10% for 1 week, everyone, 10%. What's it going to do on Monday? We're going to talk about that on this morning's Gold and Silver Update. Happy Saturday. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, happy coffee, and happy silver, everyone. Silver has gone up over 10% for 1 week, everyone. The sideways movement, is the sideways movement over? I don't think it is, but it could go up, it could go down, it could go sideways, it could go all over the place. You know, everybody knows what silver does. It's either up or down, everybody. But I think we've broken out over a sideways movement this morning for the week. Not this morning, but for the week. Happy coffee, everybody. We're going to talk about that this morning on this morning's Gold and Silver Updates, everybody. It is Saturday, and I'm going to a coin show. And we're talking to you from our living room to your living room, guys. When we do these and we post these early in the morning, guess what? It's just you and I. It's just you and I. And we sure appreciate your views all over the world, all over the United States. It's been a pleasure doing this channel for you. And if you're new to the channel, thank you. Welcome to our family. This is a family of stackers. This is a family of investors, of copper stackers, silver, gold, goldbacks, silverbacks, gold nuggets, diamonds, real estate, cars. Guys, it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing it. We don't make much money doing this, guys. And everyone, it's just because I enjoy doing it and I enjoy making friends. Although we do have some stupid comments. I was called a scammer yesterday, so... And I didn't even delete that comment. I just went ahead and I just came back, did a reply, and then they came back and said, real estate's a bad investment. Obviously, that person, whoever made that comment, is either a very young person that does not know what they're talking about, or they're just trying to get a rise out of us. And, you know, when that happens, it happens, right? So sometimes we have fun doing it, but sometimes we get a little irritated with some of the comments, but that's just part of putting yourself in front of a lot of people across the world, everybody. But thank you, everybody, for watching us and being patient with this chatterbox, because I enjoy doing it. When I'm done on the video, I'm done, guys. None of this is scripted. None of this is edited, and we have a great time, and silver and gold have done great, everyone. And we're just a normal guy from Oklahoma, just like you, everyone. My little tiny 1,100 square foot house, and which is a nice home. Don't get me wrong. It's just not that mansion. Been there, done it, never do it again. Never have a big house again. I will not ever do it again, guys. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Although it was a good investment, it just is not fun cutting that check for that ginormous house payment. It's not fun. I would rather spend our money on silver and gold, everybody, and gold nuggets and copper and goldbacks than I would a giant house payment, and at the end of the month, I'm house broke. No money left, right? To enjoy life. So be conservative with your finances. You don't have to live in a big house. You don't have to impress anybody, right? I don't have to impress anybody. And my viewers, guys, you don't have to. If you've been financially successful in your career throughout your life, praise God for that. And I'm glad you are, because I know a lot of people that are very successful. So that being stated, everybody, hey, one more thing before we get started on the updates for the end of the week on Friday. Everybody, let's try not to be political on this channel. I know a lot of you slam. There's a lot of viewers out there that really slam the current president, President Trump. I don't agree with everything that President Trump does, but I do support him, and I did vote for him. So if you don't like me because I voted for a president or a politician or whatever, then apparently you you don't have to watch me. So I don't criticize you for the last administration. So let's try not to be political, everybody. And we're not hurting anybody's feelings. You're not hurting my feelings. Let's just try not to be political. It's all about this, everybody. It's all about silver. Turn that around. It's all about silver. It's all about gold. It's all about your investment that you get to hold. We get to play with every day. We get to pull out if we want. We get to look at it. We get to appreciate the fact that we're actually saving money, not paper money. Not this. Hang on. Not paper money, although that is a silver certificate, everybody, and it's a good one. It's a beautiful $1 silver certificate. This is worth more than $1, right? Because of it's a silver certificate. So we do not like the dollar on this channel. So we're saving money in our precious metals, everybody, in our investments, and we thank you so very much for watching. So let's get started on gold and silver. So we started out last week teeter-tottering the $4,000 to $4,100 mark on gold, and we ended up at $4,341.30 to be exact. So let's give gold a clap. When that movement on gold starts going up, usually our silver follows right behind. It lags a little bit, but eventually it will catch up and surpass the gold in a percentage in value. So it may not be as much money as 1 ounce of gold, everyone, but silver has massive potentials of big gains. So the gold does too, and they're still talking big gains this year on gold, big gains on silver. The predictions are much more conservative than they were earlier in the year, including me. So I'm being more conservative on my estimates on silver. For the end of this month, we've got a prediction from one of my viewers around 65.50, 70, 65.70 by the end of the month. We're at August 8th. So could it go higher? Could it go lower? Yes, it can. Could it correct itself a little bit and we have some short-term sell-offs? Yes, we can. We did actually have some sell-off on Friday. So silver ended up at $63.46. So way to go, silver. Guys, a lot of you look at what happened in January, February, March of this year in the massive correction and the massive drop. A lot of you got in really high on silver, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. This is a long-term game, including me. I got in on some triple-digit silver, and so did everybody else. Heck, some of the dealers did too. So don't worry about that because silver is a long-term game. It'll continue to go up. Look at what silver was last year, everybody. Now, think about this. August 8th of 2025, silver was $38.34. Guys, the massive, huge increase in silver price since August 8th of 2025. 2025, $38.34, everybody. Now, when it hit $38 an ounce, we were all just, we headed for the all-time record of 50 plus. Will it hit that? Will it hit 40? I remember looking at some videos that we did last year saying the same thing. Is it going to go 39? Is it going to go 40? And guys, and then it started its run in the fall, really good run in the fall, late in the fall, into January, parabolic all the way up to over $120 an ounce, and then a massive correction back down to around $64 an ounce. So guys, if you think about it, that's about what we're holding. Our correction went all the way back to about $64 an ounce, everyone. 64, okay? So we had a big, massive jump on silver, and then she dropped around $64 an ounce, actually a little bit less than that in that big, massive correction, okay? And everybody was buying silver like crazy. We're all thinking it's going to go 140, 130, 150, and it did not, and it corrected itself, and it dropped really, really hard. But if you look at it, we're still right at $64 an ounce right now for the year, everybody. So silver's way up. If you look at it for the year, for this year from January to right now, silver's way down because of that massive jump we had in January. But technically over a rolling 12-month period, this time last year, we're way up on silver. So you got to look at it that way. You got to look at it long term. You got to look at the numbers. You can't look at the short game on this stuff. You got to look at the numbers. So, ending up at 63.46 for Friday, up 10% on the silver was a great number for a week because it's been moving sideways so much and going down. And really, it's just been really trying hard. Silver's very, very strong, everybody. Gold's very, very strong. And a lot of the investors are moving back into silver and gold as a safe haven, including the central banks. The central banks guys are buying gold like crazy. If you don't think they're not buying gold like crazy, you're not paying attention, okay? They are. Things are happening. The dollar, guys, is junk, okay? The yen is junk. The dollar's junk. The ruby's junk, whatever it is. Whatever the currency is all over the world, UK, Europe, the currency junk. And how do you protect yourself? You protect yourself with precious metals and good, solid, hard investments that you own and hold, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but protecting yourself with a dollar, with a euro, with a yen, guys, it's just not going to do it. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, and a lot of you do. And if it does happen, and it will, and the financial systems crash, we will lose our money in our banks. We will lose our money in our 401ks, 403bs, whatever it may be. We're going to lose a lot, if not all of it. So that's why it's good to hold a bunch of precious metals, guys. They are saying, all the big central banks, all the big banks, Bank of America, a lot of them are saying, JP Morgan saying you need to put 25% in precious metals, physical precious metals, not necessarily ETFs and, copper ETFs, silver miners and gold and all that stuff, guys, but in actual physical metal that protects yourself. There's plenty of places for you to put that to be safe. A lot of people don't agree with putting precious metals in a safe deposit box in a bank. I do understand that, but sometimes that's a safer bet. A lot of you have massive safes and security systems. I have a massive security system, but I just don't keep all my stuff here just for safety. So great week for silver and gold and platinum at $1,743, guys. It was up $25 yesterday, and palladium was at $1,357. So let's move on. Let's see if we couldn't get this up yesterday, but let's look at our Mumbai and Hong Kong, New York, London, if we can get them to pull up, guys. I've been having some problems getting these to pull up, but and it doesn't do it again today for some reason. Might need to refresh or clear my cache, but we'll move on to that later, guys. Let's go on to a gold to silver ratio. Gold made a big jump yesterday on on the GSR, everybody, to 68.41. So it's outperforming silver slightly, everyone. That's likely to change again. What's it going to do on Monday? What is gold and silver going to do on Monday? You know, we had some drops during the week, early in the week, and then made a big rally on Wednesday and another rally yesterday, as we saw silver just rocketed overnight. Some of you say that silver, $2 increase in silver is not a rocket. Well, I'm going to preach this again. If you have 5 ounces, maybe not. $2 silver may not be a big jump for you, but if you have 500 or 1,000 ounces, $2 increase in silver is a very significant jump. And if it increases 10%, as it did for the week, it's a huge jump in the price of silver and gold. And gold's up, silver's up. I bought some more gold nuggets from Sluice Boys last night. Mrs. SSC jumped on me. But you know, we love those gold nuggets, guys, and these silver. Okay. Gold nuggets have a massive premium. We're going to do a video on that. There's a reason why they have a massive premium, because they're a rarity and they're natural. They're not man-made. They're not smelted down. They're not poured into bars to make them completely pure. And most of them range anywhere from 85, 70, 85 to 99% pure, depending on where the nuggets come from. But we're going to do a video on that. We're going to compare the nuggets and we're going to compare the gold coins and maybe throw in the gold backs. Anyway, going to a coin show this morning in Lawton with Mike's Coins. It's going to be a blast. So if you're in Oklahoma and you're down there in southern Oklahoma and you want to go to a coin show, come see me, meet me, talk with me. I'd love to talk with you, everybody. Love to see you. We appreciate you. We love you, and you know it. So 68.41 on gold to silver ratio, guys. Now let's look at our base metals. Still very, very strong. Copper ended up at 643. It was 650 yesterday morning. A really big number. It'll continue to go up because of the strategic metal that it is and the industrial metal that it is, just like silver, all these metals. It's not going to change. The industrial sector is going to continue to grow. AI is going to continue to grow. Electric cars are going to continue to grow, guys. China is one of the biggest markets for electric cars now. And so they're using a lot of gold. We've got massive things happening with silver, with the new batteries coming out for electric cars that use about a kilo of silver, everyone. So 643 on copper and 762. And we'll talk again on nickel, 762 on nickel. We'll talk again tomorrow on Super Copper Silver Sunday. We'll show you some pickups, and we're going to run the video. We're going to run some shorts, but then we're going to run about a 10-minute, maybe 12-minute max video interviewing Mike down at the coin show, and we'll post that throughout the week. We'll post that during either on Tuesday or Thursday, everybody. Nickel still up, not nickel, aluminum, $1.48, everyone. So the green lights are on for all the metals, everyone. Things are going great. Our gold backs are going great, guys. Gold backs ended up at 868 exchange rate. 24 karat gold you can hold. Gold backs. Gold backs are moving strong throughout the country. They're even talking about worldwide things with gold backs. So gold backs are doing fantastic. Let's see here. The Shanghai market on silver, guys. Let me refresh it. Shows 71.22, and that's what it ended up on Shanghai. India moved up to 75.92 on silver for the end of the trading period, guys. And oil, guys, everybody. Oil is, let me refresh it, ended up $99.60. Oh, no, sorry. My apologies. Not $99.60. Market Watch has the dollar at $99.60. So that's what I use when we look at the dollar. So the dollar's way down, causing silver to hold strong and even move up. And they did sell off some silver yesterday, pulling it back a little bit. So it actually started selling off. You could watch it sell off. The silver, sit there and watch it, boom, 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 dropping really, really fast. And then it caught hold and started pulling itself back up the ladder. So that's why we ended up so well yesterday. We had some sell off, but silver was very, very strong in the market. And our oil ended up 77.34, actually up per barrel, everybody. Now, what are the key drivers this week? Happy coffee. The key drivers this week, guys, for an increase in our silver is we had another disappointing jobs data report. It shows 23,000 jobs lost. And man, when that happens, the knee-jerk reactions happen. Is showing things are not as good as they should be, and that drives people into the safe haven of purchasing gold and silver for the central banks. And the U.S. dollar weakness, that's another one. U.S. dollar hit pretty hard this week, and like I said, the U.S. dollar, guys, this other than this silver certificate. is junk. It's garbage. It's garbage, guys. So that's why we have silver and gold. And a lot of you have been stacking for years and years and years. And remember, the industrial demand for silver, for copper, is rocketing, everybody. It's not going away. So, guys, it's a good time. Even right now at 63, you're going to pay over spot anywhere from 66, 65, 66 up to 70 for an ounce of silver. And even right now is a good time to buy, to get in. So as I am not, once again, a financial advisor, these are my opinions and I bring them to you. And a lot of you have the same opinions. So make sure to comment and like and share and give your opinion and talk to others, new stackers. What are your opinions on what you think silver is going to start out Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time? What is your prediction? I believe that we are going to pull back just a little bit and then start rocketing again back up on our silver price, especially if the dollar continues to drop. I think we're going to rocket. And when I mean rocket, I mean climb, okay? I'm not saying $10 an ounce, all right? A rocket is $1 an ounce, all right? Depends on how many ounces you hold. So I think it's fantastic. And guys, make sure you go to the Coin Show. Check me out. Let's look at some silver. Let's have a good time. Let's talk and chit chat, everybody. So SSC on this Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy coffee. If you're going to the Coin Show, I'll see you there. If you're not, I will video it and I'll bring it to you, everybody. SSC, thank you, Father, for all the things you have given us. We thank you for the things we take for granted. And make sure you concentrate on the 80% that you have and not the 20% that you seek, everyone. I'm out.